Alright, so it should not do whatever it just did last time, where I left both microphones on of the mic/aux and the video capture device. Both microphones were on for that best live 100% 233, and it made the whole thing sound like it was underwater or some crud. Wasn't that bad, thank crud. But still, that was not meant to happen. I have fixed it. That was kind of a dumb mistake, honestly. It's now 9 o'clock. The day before 250. Hey, Friday, July 3rd. Oh yeah, and then here is an idea that if I could whip it out for a sec here, an idea is a horrifying new addition that I've added to it here. And I've done this for all 10, 11, 12 sections or some credit, even basic legit boost. Not just regular game, even because I've never done it before, I don't think. The random lap thing that I did for the first time back in April, I think, did something either no boost or no preload. It was a fairly simple first no random lap on a sprint or something. I went ahead and did random lap for every event type, every class, even chucked in random direction on sprints for the first 16 of 60 under each section. The other 46, no, the other 44, do math, the other 44, I decided to do random events on a random lap number, once again for each class. So these for legit F classes. So like on legit here, I could do a Class D random events random lap. I could go through all, I'd have to keep track of them all somehow, all 48 of them, events, in a random order. All 48 in a random order with a random lap number for all the races and sprints and reverses. For one run. For one, I don't know how long, I better have mercy on myself for some credit, because I don't know how long that can make it if I do a random lap, like bigger laps on the races, for example, because a basic all events is already like over a little over 2 hours. If I chuck in longer laps, it's going to become 3 hours. Like it becomes huge for random events. But look at all this garbage. Look at this crap. If I if I just aware, it's D random events RL. Same thing for no races RL, no sprints RL, no sprint reverses RL. Random events, no freestyles. D random events, no reverses, no sprints. So races and freestyle. There's even 3 out of 4, and even 2 out of 4 event types for all events. Got some orange juice. Looks like pee on here, but it's sort of skewed. It's orange juice. So they yet again could be anywhere from something huge to a basic half an hour thing. No idea. I'll do a semi good size one. What I was thinking of doing was, how about B random events, no races, random lap. I really question what I'm on sometimes, I swear. So here's, I'm going to go and do, this is just on a basic, through all types of different events here. Random events, without the races, on B. I said no races. Is that what I was missing? Wait. Random direction. Wait. Oh, crud. Because I had RD on here. But that's for all sprints. I just realized, what is the point of random directions? Would that not just be like if I took like an all sprints run and all reverses run and just combined those and it wound up being like this 2 runs put together time-wise? What would the point of that be? I think I need RD in it. Like, what would it even be? Would it be B random events in our RD? And then I'm going back and fixing that for every. I'm probably just not going to have that and just probably neglect that part because who gives a living? We're not going to swap directions here. We're just going to go through it random. No, I have to. What kind of boo are you on? I'm doing all 36 anyway. Good God. What kind of crap? Anyway. But I'm going to start here and then keep track of these somehow. Should I write this down? It's 36 of them. Because, like, go for a new event. Or go for a new event, new note, or some crud. R. Timber, Tenton, Mount Garda, Kosa, Food Temples, Tonga, Kiwi, Ghost Creek, Sandy Mountain, Glamis, and Ocotillo for the races. Then just the same thing for here, honestly. Races, sprints, reverses. I'm not doing races this run. What kind of crap are you on? Have to write down all 36 that I'm doing just to play it safe. Now, but the lap is totally up to us. Whatever. A backward Mount Garda 4 on a Class B bike. And I've also just go through here messing around, made a bike for every stage, and we're just kind of playing the game the old-fashioned way, how I used to before speedrunning. I just do random events, random tour stuff, and random single events goofing off. So I've got like a freaking 11 bikes, a full garage. I got one of the Class B bikes. I guess I'll show them all to you here. Here's the Hill Ripper that I got for the 100% true one. But here's my Maxis bike. It's got those stats. The Bomb Squad bike. The FRP bike. The Fox bike. The Truman bike. The Score bike. The ITP bike. The Elka bike. Frickin' Door. The D4 bike. LSR bike. One of the Class B suckers, ITP, little baby Sparks motor. It's a great big honking, big old fat red body with white wheels and the freaking lengthened arm with a baby Sparks motor. It is not the right size for its motor, I'll tell you that much. It's freaking weird. And then I guess who gives a crud if I win them or not? Hard enough as it is to keep track of all this crud. That's why I shall keep all this garbage on Wiki. I swear. But it's a nice race plus 2 bike, would be, for ITP that I made. Ooh. That I can mark off reverse Mount Garda for the first one here. And then it got to hop over to one of the freestyles eventually. Or chuck those in periodically and do all of them. Yeah, it doesn't have to be long. It can be short too. It can be anything. It's all random duration. No idea what you're going to get, whether it's short or long, tiny or huge. I'm just missing that 15 one. The 112, nice and short there for that one. Go to reverse MG, put a check. How about a forward Kiwi on 7? Wait, how about the Elka bike now? What is this idea? It is random now, dude. Holy crap. How the B pipes on it aren't purple yet? Are you kidding? What the frick was that, Rosa? Spun me out. Thank living it's rookie. What kind of crud was that? But a Class B Alba motor, and you can't see purple? And this Oka bike is a freaking freestyle plus two. Can't steer a goddamn thing on it. Yeah, they're goofing off with some bomb squad behavior. So I'm just gonna smoke on with that horrid lap one. Wait, I've got more time too, is what we almost said. Pure, but at this point, you have no idea what you're gonna get. Should maybe turn the freaking rope lights on at some point, dude. If it goddamn matters. I think the screen. God, good God, freestyle plus two. It has a 29, I think, handling stat for the Oka one. But I can still win if you leave these boogers on rookie. Leave them stuck in some Class D nonsense. No matter what. And we shall see how long this takes. This was the track that needs the race plus two, not freaking Mount Garda. Because I'm doing some BS24s at it. No way that's the maximum handling on it. Like, slow down. I was gonna say, at least drive a bit. And then I still wound up lapping these folks with getting spun out at the start. How do you like that? Yeah, so this is a B random events, no races, random lap. Forward Kiwi. God, can spell. Then hop over to one of the freestyles. The Costa freestyle, do you think? Yeah. At least it's the freaking the right bike for it now, so we're excused. And then oh God. Am I winning, dude? It's on rookie, so it can't be that bad. I guess I'll try to win or whatever, just do something. I'm not sure it matters that much. Yeah, look at it. Freestyle plus two. Look at it now, dude. Got the pro in the first jump. Pretty sure I've already won. Yeah. Or just about, anyway. After this, I'll be solidified. Way to yank that times two from me, and your quads. They just took a few of those in. Yeah, that was gonna work. Okay, we've won. Should have won. Then, of course, check all these. Then we can mark off the Costa Freestyle. And we're not wrecking just yet, obviously. Na, na, na. Da, 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 da. Bam! Screw Axel, dude. Pretty sure I won. Yeah. mark off Coast of Freestyle. Pretty sure we're on live time too, so it can't take too long. I'm checking these off. Now back to a sprint. How about a basic reverse 5 at 10? Freestyle plus 1. I think it was a 75 trick step. And then it was the Truman bike had a 70 trick step. But even Freestyle plus 1 is a world better than Freestyle plus 2 on turning. Yes, is how long each one will be. Honestly, the duration of each one of these is pretty freaking randomized. It depends on what I choose lap-wise. That determines it. Yeah, the mic better sound alright now. And you can probably hear the fan on in the background, which is alright. And now check off reverse at 10, T-tone. That was sick. Just to mark all these off, write them all down, so I don't freaking lose where I'm at and quit. Just gotta do this each time that I go through one of these random events. A forward food temple's 8. A crap, dude. Here's the bike that I should be using for sprints here. Holy crud, that is so much nicer than the freaking, upgraded freestyle shocks. Race plus 2 can turn so much nicer. Mark off forward for temples. Back to a freestyle, I think. Sandy Mountain. What kind of a plan is that, Jay? Just do the Shallon the whole way down? Kind of cool. And I can single combo shut them out here. Oh, I'm about to own them in a single. I'm done already. I'm done already. These rookies right here. Yeah, dude. Better not get here. Then just go bam, bam on all these. Bam, bam. Like 6 pros or some crap. Do not do that, though. Bam. Hey, you. I'm getting my phone out. Write it down already. Alright then. That wasn't a freestyle, like at all. What the crap, dude? Alright. Went fast as frick on earth. Back to a reverse, I think. Let's have a crazy fast reverse Octo 3. You chose this bike for it? Excuse me? What the crap? I can have mercy on myself and make him go by crazy fast. Like the last two just did. Oh my. Okay, I'm in the air, dude. 16s. 50 seconds or some crap. Back to a forward. Check what you've done, obviously. I don't just need to pick off random bullcrap. A forward Tonga 6, perhaps? Yeah. I guess. The first random, I think. Just the whole random idea, random series of coming back here. Because I did the tour run last night, whatever it was. I swear, or July 1st. But it's purple on that pipe on the Sparks motor. I guess little baby motors to work harder. I don't know. 2015? God dang. 2099. 20 didn't barely. Told ya, here come the practice fireworks for tomorrow night. Tomorrow's the day. Didn't hit that thing for once, imagine that. Might have duration boost on this crap dump thing. Are you freaking me? Cross off forward Tonga. Now start picking crud you haven't done yet. Reverse Kiwi. 9. I'm gonna be an ass to myself. 9. I swear. Getting spun helped that time through that turn. I'm not going forward. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a couple of minutes at this one here. 9 for backward Kiwi. I don't know why I did this. Oh, then as far as random class, you can crud off. Not doing that. For this freaking idea. Yeah, what would you even... What would... Yeah, no. Like, what... I've already written down, it was already a heck of a process a few nights ago to freaking write down the whole goddamn thing in my notes. Like, I'm not gonna go back into it just for that crud. For a random class nonsense. We're just now at 6, case in point. Holy crud. And they're all 23-second laps. That was dang near a wreck back there, swear. Oh, that was too, swear. You would drive. Has like a enduro, so crap can't go. You were just hitting everything now, swear. Hello, frick was that? Even closer at that time. done finally. Was a minute ahead of them. Hey, that's dang near a 5-minute sprint for them. It's freaking huge, man. What was that? What was that? Reverse Kiwi? Reverse Kiwi, yeah. How about the Teton Freestyle? Hang on. OJ is going. Love getting gas on both of these. Are you running serious? Kind of orangey. I got the perfect orangey for Teton, both freestyles. ITP and LSR for the touring crowd. Did that happen? Just not. And then, of course, it's well out for rookie. Excuse the frick. You know, a 1 is a piece of cake even with bad RNG. And of course, check your boo. I swear. The tank. Like those. Heck yeah. Was basically out in one freaking combo. The forward timber on 4. Saw Todd's skin. His bike skin, excuse me. Clear as day. That's something to say. That top one. Out of the way. Time to do some more freestyles. Gotta catch up on those. How about Alta Vista? What was that, Takeshi? Holy freak! That's what happened at freaking Deep Alta Vista. Was some clown came along and freaking rammed me, and it knocked me off my bike. It was a disaster that one night. Yeah, I could have went freaking legend at your Alta Vista just now. And then I'm waiting. Reverse Ghost Creek. Seven. Back to long bullshit. I swear. Semi-long. It's not that bad. Holy frick. Okay, good thing we have time to make up for crap like that. Susie looking down. Yeah, I guess I don't know why energy's kind of low tonight. Just one of the calmer, pure ones, I guess. I've got days where I'm like, holy crap, on energy, on heroin. Then other days or nights, I'm just like, yeah, I'm just here playing pure. Whatever. All casual and nonchalant. Because ain't nothing go wrong, ain't nothing to scream about, right? Ain't nothing to protest. Did someone just run over a firework or something, like a snapper thing? Crap was that? We did that a few years ago. Is we have these little, red snapper things you buy, like a half-inch long, super tiny, and you chuck them on the ground. And I guess sometimes they don't work. And when folks come driving by, they hit it, and it sounds like their freaking tire exploded, and it's hilarious. Incredible. See, we're at 7 already, wouldn't it? Haven't done a 10 yet, oh god. Yeah, this is 9:30, it's still pretty decently bright. Reverse Ghost Creek, check mark. Pretty forward glamis on basic or some crap. Now it's rookie, so it's not the ITP nonsense where they're like all over you. Just realized the tip of the exhaust is purple as well. On the very end of that there again. On the Yashimura 4-stroke. Freestyle plus 1 can still turn that good. And check the joke that Freestyle plus 2 was. At like forward through temples, I think. Or no, at freaking something else. Like a Kiwi or some crap. Yeah, forward Kiwi. Akatillo Freestyle. Daniel chose the Race Plus 2 ITP bike for Akatillo Freestyle. You smoking crack, fam? God. Gonna need that, right? To freaking go this way. Excuse. Hold the advance. Kind of crap was that? Yowza. Got both stars in right there. Yeah, that's a victory. That wins like the freaking D4 Akatillo Freestyle. Excuse the crap. Why the frick? I can't do that if I try in the D4 Tour, in the Touring crap. What the heck? And I'm 233, smoked it like it was, I could be on Legend right now and win that just fine. Yeah, that kind of crap just happened. Quarter of a tank already. God. Hello, didn't do a dang thing. Why are they both gas? Kind of crap is that? That is not what I need right now. Run it out. Be out here right now, please. That would be if there was no gas. The very bottom. Done. Forward Teton. Three. Once again, subs, no problem. Hey, I don't know how they're doing so well right now. That was insane. That was insane, excuse me. Holy crap. What the frick was that? If I talk for long enough, my subharmonics are no problem. Wow. And then, of course, nice and quick, it's done. Yeah. Sound like some freaking monk or some get out of the goddamn way, all y'all clowns. Forward Teton. Check mark. Reverse food temples. Basic. Might go for some shorter ones just to have some mercy on myself because how long this can get. Like 3, 5, 6, 4, 5, 4. Incredible. One of the best turning bikes I've honestly ever made is this freaking Race Plus 2 Sparks Class B thing with Sprint Sprocket, I think. Or no, it might be Enduro. I don't know what it is. Perhaps the Enduro Sprocket gives it, it eases off enough torque down low to still steer good and then get going hard, on the exit. Yeah. Done. Frick was that? Reverse foot temples? Yeah. Tonga freestyle. My arch nemesis. Having character choice paralysis, honestly. Now, I can win this fairly easily here. Even at 80, like totally shut them out in one of the early honor freestyles. If we would get going, Frick was there. Excuse the crowd. My God, could you split it? Keep what you got, let it go. Yeah. Now. All 5 of them pros. All that bullcrap. Bored. What are you in that lake for right now? Who the crud was that? All that? Come on, dude. Bam, bam, bam. Go, go, go. Piece of crud. Tongue. Alto Vista reverse. Guess I'll tough out 7. Who cares? Yeah, I was couldn't get here. Offroad could even do that. Oh, just the graveyard right there on the line. Ooh, got me facing that way for the turn. Perfect. Good. Even one pro is dicey for them. Oh, and it's on duration boost, I think. Hence why it's not really, it's not kick, right? There's no, right. It's a bigger bottle, but it has to, because it freaking lasts longer. Box keeps one. Reverse Alta Vista was good just now. Kiwi freestyle. Yeah, I was gonna have to keep track of all these, one way or freaking another. I got that times two. No way. Now, it's good already. It's good already. Let's do it now. Let's get all those in even now. What gearing do you have? Kind of swear. Kind of torque was that? Would you mind? What the frick? I swear on them. Not good. Well, okay. This ought to be alright though. Yeah, that's what I thought. Please make that. Oh god. Now, go to the corners and grab. Okay. That too. Yeah, 9:45 is now dark as crap in here. Reverse timber. There's still quite a few left. It's ridiculous, man. Get the great big fat 10 out of the way fine, dude. And correct. Or some fool. there for a moment. This one, all 10. Backward. Frick are you on? Here, maybe not. Maybe not 10. I guess basic 5, actually. Why not? Just cut my laps in half. Excuse me? What are we doing? I've never seen this. Has it crashed but not crashed? What are we doing? Have you ever seen... I've never seen this. Why does it stay, by the way? Oh, the goddamn camera. How do I fix that? Why have I ruined the camera? Why can I move around so far? Excuse to living on the camera here. But I've never seen this crud where it has game crashed, but it's acting like it's fine, and it didn't crash. Yeah, I've never seen some nonsense like that. What the I've legit never seen that. What the frick was that? Like I was saying, reverse Timber Falls. What in the frick? Brand new game crash. Never seen that before. In the crud? Let's try that again. Jeez. Now, can we load the event? What the frick was that last time? Like, what in the crudding actual was that just now? I've never freaking seen that. Holy frick, that was fast. Alright. Son of a year. I swear that's the... God. That was not as hard as... Yeah. Prepare. It's about to go ballistic out here for 250. Son of a crap, dude. That was insane just now. The Mount Garda freestyle, finally. Na, 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 na. Oh, yeah, whoa. I swear, like a throat bass or a freaking throat singing. Move. Kind of crap. I tweaked that, but alright, screw you. Thank living that worked. I don't know why I had to grab that from you. How about all these? Home? Yeah. Now what? You took that one too, are you freaking serious? Alright, it's 1, dude. Get over it. 92 is 1. And I guess star your booty off. I don't know. That was already that much. Well, just shook that tire off. I tried can freaking do some crap like that again. That water's fake, good to know. Swear. It's a texture, folks. It's a PNG. Swear. How'd you make that so well? Don't get gas. Don't want freaking gas. Oh my lord. Swear. Did 3 times what y'all did. With only a 90 as well. Forward Ghost Creek. We're getting there. With an 8. Did a semi-long Ghost Creek for both directions, I think. 7 and 8. That again, swear. Swear, dude. I can't believe you did that. What were we supposed to? Here as well. Even both pros. Even 8. It's going faster. Got the full bar. .245 with a net ban. That was Forward Ghost Creek. Only a few left. Here, only 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Only 12 left, actually. That's a whole freaking category. Never. God dang mine. Reverse City Mountain. 4. That should be the gray helmet for his main shirt, but I put that thing on his second blue shirt. Bam, there it is. I swear. Yeah. Get ready for a major 250. Play all the patriotic, biting your tongue and say words. play all the patriotic songs and have all the major fireworks shows that freaking kill folks and set fields on fire and crap. Swear, dude. That'd be a goddamn riot for 250. The quarter millennium. We've made it, finally. Cheers. Here's to 250 more. Of the US of A. A little messed up, but we're all alright. Or whatever that song was, yeah. Swear. Yeah. Da-na-na-da-da-da. Blue dream wearing da-da something born in the USA. La-da-da-da-da-da-da. Whatever it was. It's a whole great big thing. Apple pie eating, blue jean wearing, goddamn. Phoenix heat frickin'. World War II winning. Where is that? Was Forward Sandy Mountain. Alright. Hello, hey, no. I didn't do the timber freestyle. What kind of crap? Guess not. God, that's a freaking earth. Swear, weirdo. You piece of crap. Oh, I swear. Oh, how'd that work? I'll get him out of the way. It's not the way the advance do. Now, even some crud, I'm hoping can win. I had to go for next year. I should have started, actually. Frick were you doing? Okay, hang on. That could be enough. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We've won. Now, dude, why is there more gas? Why am I going so far, first of all? Excuse the crap. Need the full thing for that. Do not quit getting every dang gas free. Why are you missing that ramp? Stop going too far. Why am I in it? Why am I being shoved? Use your mouth. Hebba. Keep it on the right path and move them and drive. Timber freestyle kind of didn't go right, to be honest. Swear. Screw off. Bam. Bam. Once again, bam, bam. Why is every goddamn pickup gas? Can they please get it? Because I don't want it. What the crud? Quit collecting every dang gas freezer, steer right now, and go the right way. Should not be out for freaking out to here right now. Should not still be counting. I'm never gonna put it in park then. Fall back down this hill like an idiot, I swear. Or not, it stopped actually. Huey, bit of a iffy timber freestyle. They're just firing off every dang test they've got in there. Bam, bam, bam. The Mount Garda forward sprint. There's 3 in a row right there, not doing it. Oh, 3 here? Oh, boom. No, 5. Yeah, this won't happen, dude. Did I not do this one? I didn't do forward Mount Garda? Could have sworn to crud that I did. I know that I went backwards. But what? And then there kind of is no chaptering this crap by event or format. It's just, here it is. Like, no, I'm not here. Here's, what, all 36? No, frick that, dude. I used to do that back in 23 or some quit. 23 or 4, but I would chapter, here's all 36 or 48, some bullcrap, some odd events. I would actually, for like an hour plus, would actually chapter them all out. No, screw that. The first ever new game run has that crap of all 50 events. Swear. No, sir, I retired on doing that a long time ago. Just here it is. For these random events. Whenever one of these come up in my random series, what the frick? Getting close now. On fireworks. Already through. Let's go for reverse Glamis. 9. On that bullcrud. Brett's hoodie in black, I think. Hang on. Yep. Yowza. Sword. And then I'd be careful freaking preloading right there, because Race Plus 2, it does not have the oomph to hop over that little jump hill bit for reverse Glamis. Which you need for the. It barely has enough, but you need that for a lap time. To go over to the right here, just not too bad. And go. Huh? Okay, case in point. Prove my point on camera. Literally what I was talking about. How I can't do that. No, I said, excuse you, I said, huh? I can't do, what the frick? Then what was the first time? How did I make it there? I don't understand. How did I do it the first time? Am I not making this correct? How am I not making it? Am I boosting too soon? How am I not making that? I was on that point. Weird. Holy, scared the hell out of me just now. What was that? That was a freaking firework. Firework, one of those dudes. That's how, like the middle? What kind of crap was that? But that was like a few houses down. That was right there, that dude testing it. The middle kind of crud? What the frick? And then I've got no faith at all for a trick right there. Yeah, they're testing like all the popcorn stuff that sits there and goes, for a few feet in the air. They're testing these, whistling things and snappers and crap. Ought to be quite the ground show tomorrow night. It went too far, I swear. So like I thought, it's all totally rando. You've got no idea. Some were long, some were short. Who the crud knows how long this might take? How many years I can waste doing this? Who knows? And here we are at the end. Yep. What is... Why is it happening like in a pattern? And why is it happening? Where is that? That was reverse Glamis. Good God, Spill. Now, forward Ocotillo. Forward, nice and short. I ran out a lot of the freestyles. Now it's all just these to finish off here at the end. Yeah, there they go. Love how you're picking the short lap number at the short ones and a long lap number at the long ones. You make the short one shorter and make the long one longer. You could be balancing that and going the other way, but no, you're an idiot. What the crap was that? I did not get here. What the crud was that? Forward Octo, stick a fork in it. Stick a fork in it. Stick a fork in my mouth. On forward Sandy Mountain. Whole lot of these at the end to finish them off. Forward Sandy Mountain. There's still 2 more sprints, 2 more reverses, and 3 more freestyles. Even now, dude, case my point. How much crud there is. And this is without the races. Dear God. Holy frick, this is all without the races. Okay. Yeah. So that could be like an hour added on to this from the races. Holy crud and goddamn. This is without the races. Yeah, if I did all 48 here, which I do have to do eventually several times. GG. 3 hours. Huge thing. 3.5 probably. Food Temple's freestyle, that's an easy one. Like, if there's a second game crash, we've been here for a while. Todd's hoodie and his basic white helmet. Whoa, I swear. It actually matches. And I can't turn, swear. And I can't grab. Can't get that, oh god. I'll get this though. Already pressed. Yeah. Well. That was already 126 in like 6 jumps, man. What is with the gas freezer? Holy crap. Like it's a freaking survival. No, stop, dude. What the? That's like 4 in a row. Can you? This is not survival, dude. Can you stop? With the gas? How did that not count? That don't count either. Dude, why is even that gas? I don't know what is good. Is this good? Even that. This would be a freaking perfect RNG for a survival at Food Temples. Holy crap, you're insane. What kind of boo was this? The goddamn RNG. Yeah, reverse Tonga. Getting down to it now, boy. Swear, y'all. Like, remember when this video began and it was like still kind of bright and now it's dark. Now it's 10:15. And they already, this in 24 hours, this time tomorrow night, shooting off mad fire. Be freaking Hiroshima out here. $25 to $22. Swear. They have these AI parameters of, probability of landing or probability, say words, probability of how much it likes basic or advanced or pro, or what to land, what to crash, or the chance of landing a pro or an advanced and whatnot. That's all in the AI params. Duration boost lasted for a while. The whole that. Bam! Alta Vista. Like it's Maxis, like it's baby Maxis again, but it's Class B. Setting off some big ones down there. They got those freaking, even like right next door, they got these freaking, those illegal ones that go 100 foot in the air. They got those too, man. There will be at least that tomorrow night. There's the popcorn. Yeah, case in point. plan was that, Todd? What the frick? That was so close from being Tenerife. I have to balance the turning because this thing is out of control. It turns too sharp, honestly. This is a mad race bike. I could do freaking U's at 40 miles an hour on this thing. Almost done. Only a few more, like actually a few more. No, that's it. It's like 5 or some crap. I have 1 sprint, 1 reverse, and 2 freestyles. That's it. Go for Ghost Creek. We're at the end. It's been a while since we brought the score bike out, I think. I hear somebody's car. There's no crudding frick way that wins right now. It might, but you know what? Let's be safe. Stop, dude. Make that. What do you, stop it. What the hell? Crash on me, idiot. Am I taking a chance and crash? He's gonna crash that. Who could be that? Because, okay, the game freaking crashed for me. And fine, then I guess I'm crashing. And we're attempting that. 43. Alright, then, game, since you insist. Go for that one in the back. Over to here. Frick was that shadow, like, in the hill. The crud. That made no sense. And then bam. Yeah, okay. Guess I'm trying this. And if it loses, boo-hoo, I don't care. I don't really care if that loses. Do what you want. That was that. I'm out. What anyway? Okay, now the final sprint. It's Kosa both directions. Didn't do any of that this whole time? Wow. Then Climax Freestyle. Okay. Let's knock the reverse Kosa out of the way first, I suppose. A great big 10 at the end. Then Climax Freestyle. Then finishing at forward Kosa, I suppose. It's 10, but it's Kosa. Shouldn't be that bad. Don't feel like B to me. Get driving. And you're 16. And we can maybe still sub 3. Even with all 10. And my butt and my legs is starting to hurt. Thank crud we're at the end. Notice the fireworks like stopped all of a sudden. It's bizarre. Never mind. Wow. Speak of the devil. Knock on wood. Holy frick, stop, dude. Can I quit? Damn, there it is again. And that right afterwards. Where? You would hurry up on the tricks race +2, like crashing at Cosa and drive. Idiot. Move that BS. What is going on? Move you too. Frick off. Holy cricket error. Fall 3. You 40. I swear. Thanks for nothing. In between y'all. Now, last lap already, even at 10. Way to go. Drive. Swear. Out of here. The reverse Cosa. Done. There is all the sprints. Done. Now for the Climax Freestyle. And then, of course, going forward to Cosa with a much smaller lap number. And we finish off nice and fast. Whoa. Was a solid, like, this was like an hour and a half, I think. Yeah, so not that bad, actually. Felt kind of long for an hour and a half, I'm not gonna lie. Holy frick, stop doing that. I'm doing something. Get air. Swear. Dumb crashes. Where's the times 2? There they all are, but I can't get them. And they steal that one. No, I got it. No way. Now that is enough to win. Thank living. There's 80 right on my last freestyle. Hello, stop, dude. Freaking flipping. You're not listening at all. What the crap was that? Swear to God. We both went flying like a ragdoll. Yet again, bike's in the way. Stop doing that. Guy trick. What is going on? Hindrance. Interference, big time. And then, of course, be out down here at the bottom. Right. Last one, right at the end. And then, of course, Cosa. Hooray! The final moment. So, this wound up being about an hour and a half without races. It is twice that with races. I swear. Hence why I took them out for an idea. For one of these selections. For many selections. Already done. I swear. We're at the end. Yippee. And it was all live time. $1.20 something, I think. All done. Right there. Okay. Yeah, but like an hour and a half. And then I'm in pitch black. You can't see crud. Yep, it's 10:30. Time to get this uploading and all the crazy 4th of July rehearsals happening out there. Yeah. Adios. That was the first of the random events idea. Without the races on Class B. And then, of course, you cycle through lap numbers, which is weird.